lots of people travelled to the big station at the end of the line. From there, engines from the other railway would sometimes take their trains on towards London and other cities, or they would come over to the island going via Lancaster and Barrow-in-Furness. These engines would take their trains over, stay there for the night, and return home the next day. Gordon, one day, was talking to one of these engines, with Duck. Gordon was reminiscing his days in London. "When I was young and green," he said, "I remember going to London. You know the place? The station is called King's Cross." "King's Cross!" snorted the engine. "London's Euston! Everyone knows that!" "Rubbish!" said Duck. "London's Paddington. I know. I work there." They argued when they went to sleep, they argued when they woke up, and they were even arguing after the other engine had gone.
"Stupid thing,"
said Gordon crossly. "I have no patience." "Stupid yourself," replied Duck. "Paddington! Paddington! You hear?" James had had enough of their bickering. "Stop arguing," he broke in annoyed. "You've agreed on one thing." "What is that?" grumbled Gordon. "London's not Euston. Now stow it!" "Ha!" grumbled Gordon and rode away. "It has been a long time since I was last in London. My memory is not fooling me. I am sure it is King's Cross. I will go and prove it." But that was easier said than done. London lay beyond the big station at the end of the line, a long way away. Gordon had to stop at the big station. Another engine would take his train on to London. Gordon pondered. "If I did not stop, I could go to London." One day he ran right through the station. Another time, he tried to start before he was uncoupled. He tried everything he could, but it was no use. His driver checked him every time. "You're chancing your luck," he would say. "Oh dear," thought Gordon. "I will never get there." But he had to be patient. His chance would come. One day, he pulled the express as usual. His fireman uncoupled him, and he ran onto the siding to wait until it was time to go home. The coaches waited and waited at the platform for their engine, but it did not come. A porter ran across to see Gordon's driver. "The inspector's on the platform. He wants to speak to you." "What about?" asked the driver. "Wait and see," replied the porter. The driver climbed down from the cab and walked over to the station. He came back in a few minutes, looking excited. "Hello," said the fireman. "What's happened?" "The engine for the express is turned over when it came out of the yard. Nothing else can come in or out. They want us to take the train to London." Gordon gasped in excitement. "I said we would if the Fat Controller agreed. We telephoned and he said we could. How's that?" "Fine," said the fireman. "We'll show them what the Fat Controller's engines can do." "Come on," said Gordon. "Let's go." He rode quickly over the points and backed onto the train. It was only a few minutes before the guard blew his whistle, but Gordon thought it was ages. "Come on," laughed Gordon. "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on." "We're going to town, we're going to town," sang the coaches, slowly at first, then faster and faster. Gordon found that London was a long way away. "Never mind," he said. "I like a good long run to stretch my wheels." Express coming through! But all the same, he was glad when London came into sight. The Fat Controller had heard the news by the next morning. Letters lay on his desk from London and all over. The station master came in with a newspaper in his hand. "Have you seen the news?" he asked excitedly. "Not yet, why?" asked the Fat Controller. He was handed a paper and he saw everything. "Good gracious me," he said. "It's Gordon. Headlines too. Famous ended at London Station. Police called to control crowds." The Fat Controller read on. And the next day, Gordon returned. But he did not look too happy. The Fat Controller spoke to Gordon's driver and fireman. "I see you had a good welcome in London." "We certainly did, sir. We signed autographs until our arms ached." And Gordon had his photograph taken from so many directions at once that he did not know which way to look. "Good," smiled the Fat Controller. "I expect you enjoyed yourself. Didn't you, Gordon?"
No, sir, I didn't.
"Why ever not?"
They've changed it. London's all wrong. It's not King's Cross anymore. It's St. Pancras.
But what Gordon didn't realise that King's Cross was not the only big station in London. There was indeed Paddington and Euston, as well as the old Midland terminus at St. Pancras that he visited instead of King's Cross. Had he not been so conceited, he could have been a bit more open to the truth, rather than pertaining to his beliefs that there was only one big station in London. I think Ginty should lecture him about St. Pancras. Don't you?